can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Catch in the middle, it's Tyson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Levin. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Now on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Get it out on the screen. Turning on the Jets. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Caught over the middle, it's McClain. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown, it's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
Pocket breaking down. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And the QB has had a nice drive. This offense has been throwing the football in the yard. You want to stop that? get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback effectively. And even better, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Levin. It's complete to the right. Wide, headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Oh, it's picked off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man. This crowd really affected the football game.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They've got a first down here to open the period. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Got a man. It's Moss. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open catches.
Looking for a gap. It's Moss. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Lost a throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Here's a heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got him on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere prepared to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Back to pass, it's Levitt. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This time it's complete. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
To the air, it's Reed. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking for a deep man. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking left. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be changing the route. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Let's go. Break. Single.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing.
He's got it inside the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion. And here comes the offense on second down. He might want another play. They just keep firing. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
To throw, it's Reed. Fires left. Got his man. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
Wow, and what a great job job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggie. And that one will give them the lead. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
On third down, going up top. Got his man downfield. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. On the ground, it's Moss. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. Might be calling a hot route. Period starts with a second down play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Dropping back, it's Reed. Unloads it left. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on third down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Turning it on. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Aggies have this offense rolling. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Craven.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A&M comes back out with another first down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterbacks quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Now 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He fires one deep down the right side.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Levitt. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Moss. At the 40, there he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Brown.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. We'll looking for a man. It's Levin. With the catch, it's Brown. Got room at the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Tyson. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got him downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Sun Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to punch it in. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. Guys, I think we